Blub blub everyone! Welcome back to Surviving Mars Relaunched. We have a child! Woohoo! Mazel tov! We got a child. Just one. And that means the founder's phase is over. And that also means we can build more housing and put more people in. Which is kind of nice. And have them breed even harder. Which is also nice. Let's put them there. I think I will get rid of this. I don't have the big research center yet. I don't think I do. But I think I'm going to get rid of this, and instead this is going to be our breeding dome. For now. Because we need to breed. We don't get as many applicants as others. Even though it's not that bad. Just put a pond in here, and we put another alley in here. Look at this, how nice this is. Perfect. And when you're eating in your finest dinery, right about here, you can then look at the beautiful little alley and the pond, and it's going to be amazing. We can actually afford this now too. Let's just build it all. Build all the crap. That's pretty nice. Okay, so the children will gain when they have a playground that they can play, and that's why you should always have enough for the children. They will gain some extra stats doing so, and then they can gain extra stats to the school. And that's pretty good. Ooh, that needs electronics. Oh, that's kind of not great. Okay. But we have children, and that means we can send the passenger rocket next to Earth and get more. We did a mission here. We got some... Ooh, a lot of polymers. That was kind of nice. We don't need the safari guy at all. Otherwise, we could just sit there and just enjoy life. We have no tourists, so whatever. You're fine, you brought some polymers, but that is a lot of polymers. I think we're fine with polymers for now. I need to build a factory for that, but you know what? Maybe we forgo it and do machine parts first. Got another sector scan. Look at that. We got all the milestones, and that means no one else got them. This is research only we got, which is good. Now, all sponsor goals and scanning all sectors would be nice, and then 100 colonists. Scanning all sectors will be hard to do. We are working on getting a ramp down there, so we can build some stuff there, which will be neat. But for now, not gonna happen. We're making another sensor tower here because we have a unique bonus that gives us 30% extra research in a dome with the sensor tower in its range. Otherwise, we don't really need that sensor tower, but it's okay. Oh, we're just putting some waste rock there. Oh, that's fine. Doesn't make a difference, really. Just put it there, we'll move it later. To where it needs to be. Unfortunately, we have a lot of waste rock here that doesn't even come from this building. That was from our first flattening project. It's kind of annoying that that's in the way. From this flattening project here for this dome, so we could make use of that nice little vista. Which will count probably double or something once we get the next...
A building has stopped
this
working.
faction opportunity is useless. Once we get the next thing going. This is actually dismissible. It was impossible to do. Got extra research. 500 research with every sector scanned is so huge. And we get more money. Man, is that good. Absolutely amazeballs. Almost got the fuel compression, so we get more space in the rockets. We could make Stirling generators as well. Now the social stuff makes sense to have. Put that in. I don't really care about the spires right now. We can only have one spire anyway. I do care about the wireless more than about the fungi. Compression and wireless is the most important one. I think training is better then. Extra 10 performance for our botanists and scientists would be huge. Underground we'll ignore for now. Don't really care about automatic storage at this time. The rock. A huge chunk of rock has been spotted near the colony. It has a highly unusual shape, and the internet has gone crazy with speculations about its nature, of course, because the internet is stupid. Several influencers on the social networks have asked about your viewpoint. What would you reply? Actually, our colleague can explain this better. Becomes a celebrity. We don't have the Omega telescope. Yeah, because that's a freaking wonder. Are you insane? We don't have lasers. Ideal for carving names on it for a price. Oh wow, with such sellouts. And we don't have the rocket scientist. We place it in orbit so people can admire it forever because it's cool. That's kind of cool. 50 enthusiast applicants and a lot of money. This would be amazing. Yeah, and this is just tourists. No, I think the celebrity is pretty nice because the celebrity, Mio Ota. You look a little old, woman, but okay. Traits are the... I mean, they're still an adult. They're not old yet. Traits are the individual characteristics of... Yeah, I want... Generates funding. Yeah, when at high comfort. So we can... Okay. That was interesting. That's F for you? F and G. Okay, weird. No, I don't. Had my fingers at the wrong thing. Getting extra funding from that is actually pretty good. They need to be at high comfort, but... Laws upkeep. Ooh, that's not nice. Okay. But logistics man, I hope you can solve the issue. I'm very sorry about that. It sounds not nice. But I've never heard about that either. Should we, before we get more applicants, do one of these real quick? I do want the breakthrough, but with more applicants, that would actually go quicker and easier. Yeah, I think we'll just send this back to Earth for now. We do have more than enough fuel production at this time to just fuel this process. I don't know. It's an inactive work shift, yes, so. Maybe that was a problem. Maybe we should have had another work shift there. Not that we really have people. But yeah, this rocket is gonna get a new set of people. Yeah, I do like those. Yeah, that's nice. I remember that you could do that with those. That's why I don't want to do that with these. Because they look like kind of wonky. And it's kind of nice. They're all the same. And that's another 14 applicants. And we have space for 8 children. Well, 7 more. Our child is Juno Martian. Why do we call them Martian as a last name?
Insufficient resources.
Age group child, especially since this is a Japan colony. The first name would actually be Martian, right? Not that the game really models that, but isn't that the Japan thing? Martian Juno. School, yeah, it's a workplace, good stuff. But you're hopefully going to get some nice stuff there. It's interesting that the school has shifts. But so far so good. We actually went through all the good stages. Why is the underground again a thing? We discovered another one. Where? Back there, even further away. It would be nicer to have it here because that's where we're expanding to. And we need to expand to that as well. Do we need to invest the energy for underground metals yet? Doesn't seem like we do. I'm gonna ignore that. We have 150 in storage. It seems fine. Do we have... No, we don't have automatic stuff yet. I could still do a transport drop with this one, apparently. It's kind of weird to me. There's a lot of metal there, so I could just transport route this. Just say anything you can find and just put it down here. I don't know, somewhere. Doesn't matter. Let's go. And you can finally do something useful. I could also transport this.
Council session open.
Like down here. But we're almost done here. Council session. So we prepared this law. Dome boni from research sites and vistas are increased, which is kind of nice. Let's do that. What is this? Colonists consume less food. Oh my god. That's disgustingly good. Let's do the Martian appreciation. Pretty good. Leaning 4 because the law is liked by a faction they like. Okay. Interesting. So by me. I hope.
New faction opportunity.
That's pretty nice though. We only have 4 food. It's gonna get a little dicey here, but with the 30, once this is actually finishing, we're fine. And the other colonists will bring a bit more food. That's also good. Will it be enough though? Well, let's hope. Let's just hope. I think it should be fine. If this harvest would go awry, we would be dead. But otherwise, I think we're good. Ah, see, that's a problem. Because this. Stop this. There is your problem. We don't have enough people to man this. We still don't. But that's better. And the botanist is in there, so that should compensate. Yeah, it's all fine. Now it's good. We also have some nice training possibilities in the open air gym. People will be happy about that.
Cold wave approaching.
Uh-oh. See, that's a problem. Oh, there's another mod that would set automatic scanning. Let's do these quickly, and then these, and then go down here-ish. It's fine. But the cold snap is a problem. I was happy that nothing of that sort happened before. But the game has decided that we're ready for it. Or we have to be ready for it. What do we do? Where's my cold resistant stuff? There's the heater. How much can we heat with this? Not really a lot. And that will take water too. So that's not nice. I think we can increase this for more power input or something. But the range, that is. But it will either way help to keep the power load low. We can snug that in here. That's kind of nice. At least it should. Is there a better place for this? No. No, there's really no real... actually, this one would be nice. Let's get rid of this. I don't think we need that. And then there's another one needed around here. It's called subsurface heater, but it is made for this. Yeah. Protects from cold waves. Fine. We're building this. It's only a little bit of concrete that we need. Concrete should be, yeah, very healthy amounts. Some faction likes this. Ah, yeah, sensor tower we built. Yeah, this one. Pretty good. We need 2 more, and then we get a lot of drones, which would be kind of nice. But I don't want to build more until I have the ramp and can build them down here where they're actually useful. I don't want to just spam them. No, I don't need this. We're running out of money a tiny bit. It's not good.
Warning.
Also, Red Harvest will be sad that we're not weeding out people. Instead, we're making new ones. But once we get the tax for the special mega Martian-borns, then we're going to be absolutely golden. We're going to swim in efficiency. Large stations. New building, large stations. A station connecting 4 tracks. I don't think trains were in when I played last. I don't think I've ever played with trains, so this could be quite interesting. I don't like the Stirling generators. They eat so much electronics. But they can be infinite power. Yeah, let's just go there, and that should be fine for now. So we should be prepared for the cold wave. Can I... Why do you not have... Oh. Did I build you in a shitty way? I think I did. I don't think you cost that much, though. And the machine parts are bad, but... Oh well. Yeah, this should be better. Why can you not connect here? This space probably doesn't let you. If I... Maybe I don't need to get rid of this. Yeah, because it connects around it, so this should be connecting. That means I need to place it somewhere else. It means I need to place you here, if anything. Or I can fix this with doing this. That works. Saves me resources. So we're doing it that way. And hopefully it helps the dome too. Because we cannot allow for more drain on our electricity. This is kind of bad. We're still very fragile. These can literally kill us, these maintenance requirements. So we need to be very careful. Am I still in the right direction? No, somewhat. So we need to be really careful with this. This is a perfect placement though. And we can increase the surface area. But as you can see, the consumption goes up. That's 40 power. Oh god, no. We can probably... I don't think we need even... I actually want this to be touched. I don't know if it needs to be completely or just touching. This one is probably a little out of range, but you know what? And we can also deactivate it during the cold snap if we want to. I hope the dome is covered. With this one, we actually don't need to extend you. That's kind of good. And of course they need water and power. Or else would you heat something? This should be fine. Okay. The dome should be constructed in a sec. We don't have really efficient movement of materials, unfortunately. Oh, nice. You actually prefer stockpiles if you can. That's kind of good. Do we have two playgrounds in the baby dome? Yes, I do. Because we can have 8 children in here. But a playground only can service 5. So that's why I have 2. So we can have all the children that we can have being playing. Because they give... I think they also give some skills or something. But at least give the service playing, which is important for them. And also a lot of service comfort and stuff, so they don't go insane. Insane children usually don't learn as much. As far as I am aware. So... that's why we want that. Bring me more people. Perfect. No. Perfect moment to do that as well. We should also now allow not gamers, nerds. Nerds is what we want. I didn't exclude them. We basically never want religious people. Yes, their bonus is actually pretty good, but I don't care. I'm against that. They have nothing to do on Mars. Fit is fine. We prefer genius. Should we prefer nerds? Actually, it's pretty good. Sure, let's prefer nerds as well. But they are probably excluded by other means, so it doesn't really make a difference. Because excludes are always stronger, you know. And I can't have gamers because we don't have gaming. I could have party animals though. Because we have a bar. But they are also excluded. So that's fine though, we have 12 more people. That sounds good. Launch. And we can at least have about... I mean 8 children, but they can't all grow up because then we are running out of space. So this dome actually needs to be built. And we need to... oh my god, look at all these resources. And we need to put a building in there for 24 more people.
Sector scan.
Can't have nerds, it'll be anime figurines and D&D instead of frantic breeding. Ah, it's gonna be fine. I mean, there are a lot of available women that need someone to boink them, so I don't think they will mind. There you go. Now we can actually construct that. It's another 40 though. Damn. Sharing power and life support. So this is an extra redundant lifeline, which is good. Passengers must start and end on an empty hex inside the dome. I don't like that. I think they should be just touching the dome. And also be infinitely long, basically. As long as there's nothing in between that, you know, messes with that, like the terrain. And even then it should auto, you know, cue flattening or something. Colonists can work and use services in domes that are directly connected with passages to their residential dome. Which is kind of weird. So I could only work from here in here. And from here in another one. But I couldn't work from this one in this one.
Warning.
Unless there's living space for them.
Resources.
It's kind of weird how this works. But I guess there must be limitation. You cannot chain 15 domes. And in the last one, the first people can actually work.
Heavy drone workload.
But the best thing would actually be I have the living space and services all here. And this is basically just a work dome. And I have another living and you know, services thing here, and this they can work here. That would be the best thing, but I don't think that's even possible. And what we would want is actually a better dome to make use of this. To have more than one research thing in there. But I definitely will need a research thing in here, and I also need some residential space. It's not the best residential space, but it is residential space. So, and then we want... I want a better research lab. I guess that's fine. Let's build a research lab here. Let's... And I think I still have to provide them. I think I still have to provide them with services in this one. Otherwise, they're too far away. I had that problem before. And I don't really enjoy that much. I don't think that should be a thing. I think as long as there is one service in the next dome over... on either side, or maybe this is a centerpiece of 50, of 15 is a bit much, but you know, 5 domes. Anyone in here should be able to use any services around. Without any malice. That is how it should work in my opinion, but unfortunately, it's not how it is. So I'm gonna have another grocer here. I'm going to have another... I could even have a security post. I wanted to. We have a security person, I think. Or did we exclude them? Maybe we excluded them. Which is probably bad. We should probably, you know, lift that restriction soon. And a medical center here as well. Again, I'm not sure if I need it, but I can get rid of that at any point if any one of you says no, that is completely useless. Passenger rocket is coming. I wish I could afford a new one.
Sector scan.
Cold wave hits in 9 hours. I hope this one doesn't need to be heated. And I mean, cold wave is a little harsh because the normal surface temperature is minus 70 degrees Celsius. So cold wave is probably doubling that. So that's really cold. That is, I'm dead in you know, a few minutes cold. We have new anomalies. That is huge. Okay, well, let's get it going, guys. Where are the others? Oh, back there. Did you get extra anomalies from something? Because we already scanned this. And you can go there afterwards. I'm so happy once we can finally just automate that and I don't have to care and just see what's coming of it. Food-wise, we're good. I'm not sure if we need another farm with so many people, though. Because that's a lot of people that we're now getting. We have 27 just for our 12 people.
Anomaly found.
And we're not that efficient yet.
Council
Especially in
session
terms
open.
of people working there. We have another session. We could go for the diet, since that seems to be a problem. And you know what? Just to make food load a little bit less awkward. Earth Embassy we haven't built yet. Anywhere we can't build it because we don't have 30 people, so... and we won't have 30 people once the new ones come in, because there's another 12, so we're 24 right now. It's basically one apartment block. So, I think I'm gonna go for... Oh, this needs 100 research upkeep? Oh, wow, this needs 10 million upkeep? Oh god, that's bad. Oh no. This needs research and upkeep? That's stupid. Okay, maybe we don't do that. Oh god, this needs money too. I don't want that. Everyone's against birth restrictions. Who would have thought? Outsourcing, I mean, as a possibility would be nice. I don't like that. This is more upkeep and research. That's kind of shit. We could just vote on this and just let it fail. Because who cares? Morning probability? Maybe. Tourists, research. So I don't know what the Earth Embassy does anyway. It gives me money. Okay, I want that. Non-tourist applicants. But I think extra money would be kind of nice. Or we could switch it to just provide research instead of money, but I think extra money would be much better. God, I should have excluded stupid space. Why? Yeah, I think that's one of the best things. Or heavy mining. Because that doesn't need upkeep as well. More waste rock, who cares? Oh, no one wants it. Well, let's prepare this then. For the Earth Embassy, that's fine. We have to build it anyway. And there is a spire here that we could build. The question is, do we want that spire? Or do we want another spire? Wait, we want the assembly. We don't want the Earth Embassy. Generates funding or other rewards if the diplomacy laws are enacted. The period at which the rewards are given depends on the building performance. And they need officers. 3 per shift, damn. But it says we need the assembly to progress. Oh god. Well, there is a little non-freeze around these. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, this is bad. How long? 2 swords? Oh god. This is death. Oh, this is not good. Are you producing less? No. You don't need more power, I think. No, you don't. So who needs more power? Who needs so much power? You? Yes. Oh god, you've got to be kidding me, guys. I probably just need to reach the middle, I think. But that will cause more power usage anyway. And you as well. Oh god. I think I need one more, but this is still deadly. No, you still need more power. And you also need more power. What the hell is happening? But if I can't stop you to use more power, I'm just gonna need to turn this down because this is just killing us. Because this can basically be this. Actually, you didn't even need to be included, I think. I could probably make that one smaller. It will still work. Well, you come at a tremendous time, dudes. And dudettes. You need more power right now. But I could just turn you off. I have more than enough fuel saved. And you need no power. So now it's literally just the domes that need more, which is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. This can kill us. Insane children can still be politicians. You think so? I mean, you would assume, but do we want that? A blanket-clad colonist hands you a report shivering from the cold. It is as you feared. All of the dome's heaters have failed. Oh, great. Good stuff. The power surge has caused a massive failure in the heating system of Dome Heart of Autumn 1. Using backup heaters, we can keep everybody warm enough, but the dome's power consumption has been increased by 200%. Yeah, because why not more, guys? You know, why 100% if you can have 1,000% increase? God damn it. The Cold Wave persists for several sols. The power supply fails, many colonists may freeze to death. 15? Oh, we could kill the drones. But 15. But I think we need to do this. That is necessary. Because that will push this down enough for us to actually afford it. Well, I hope you guys don't freeze to death on the landing pad.
Colonists have arrived.
Also, please give me money.
A building has stopped working. Funding received.
I think I actually get money for those. Are you so disliked on Earth that they actually pay me for you? Yeah, okay, up you here. I don't care if you don't work. This is... Whew, this is harsh. And this one is also costing us more power. I could just turn this off. Because... And now it's better. Now we can hopefully get through the night. I don't think we will. Kinda bad, I must say. It's kinda bad. I mean, these things won't lose anything, even in the cold. Yep, that is really bad.
Our colonists
Hypothermia.
are suffering from hypothermia.
Troubling. That's a lie, though. After this, you shouldn't need any extra power. You're lying. It said no extra power, but it actually means no extra power. That is kinda annoying. And mean. And mean-spirited. And it should be ashamed of itself. I can't produce 40 more energy. It's just impossible. And if I even try, we go bankrupt instantly in terms of the last few machine parts that we have. I need to get this rocket away. Quickly, because we're done. This is dangerous. At least we have done the phase already. The founder's phase. That is good. Because this would be horrible for people. People are now going insane. Hard. You go away, and I need more shit to keep this up, because... Ouch. That was very expensive. That was very, very expensive. I mean, I'm just gonna leave this off for now. We don't need it, luckily. Luckily. I'm growing a new person? Apparently that bubbles a lot. What? You're growing a new person? Where are you growing new persons? What? Oh god, this ice. At least it's only gonna be 2 more days. This is now... Oh god, please turn on. Are you turned on? Oh my god, this is bad. Oh, this is real bad. We're still losing. Well, I haven't, you know, increased them in a little bit, so... I guess we will do that. I'm not sure if this makes you worse in terms of your maintenance. Doesn't seem so. It's just power, you know. It's not maintenance that goes up. Let's get more solar panels. There's also a mod that actually interacts with shading of solar panels, you know, and makes them less useful once if they're shaded. At least we have some stuff right now.
Sector scan.
I don't know why we are missing... Oh, because of you. You're using a lot more power. And I should actually turn you off. That's better. Because you are not using more power and you're more efficient. Got some research complete. I don't know what it was. We get better domes. That's what we need. Underground trains. Ooh. That's neat. And increased research provided. Yeah, let's start with that, please. Because that goes quick. And also, after that, I think this is more important. And this is more important. Let's start with this. It's quicker. And now I'm also very happy that these things here, these don't need any stuff. Normally, if you're not Japan, you actually need to have energy provided here. And that would also now be affected. And we can go down here now. Yeah, let's just build one here. Only costs us electronics, which is not in that short demand right now. That's fine. Let's build one, I guess, here and here. Maybe here-ish. So we definitely finished the first stage of our sponsor, which is kind of nice. Another one, I guess, here-ish. Finding them again will be nice. And one more back here. That should help scanning a lot. I guess we'll find them once this hell is over. It's more like Frostpunk right now. Come here, get some electronics. Oh, your first human, nice. In a vat? You're making them in vats? Okay, that's nice. Three of those, and then we just need 3 metals for now. That's fine. Oh, we could take a bit more. And just be sure that this works. So, first one is definitely down here. Go here. RC, come here with them. Get it done. We finally did this. This can go away now. Don't need this dumping site anymore. Yes, a tunnel is nicer, but actually we have so much space, and also I want a fallback for the tunnel. The tunnel would cost us now as well without heating. But finally we're getting more electricity. Good. So that should keep us flowing for now. There you go. Wonderful. And this should be the last one our sponsor needs. Didn't need to do that. Let's go. And that should finish. No, that should finish. Oh god, where was it? There. 6 sensor towers, and we get some prefabs. That's pretty good. We have 11 unemployed. Well, I mean, can I dare opening this? I don't think so, because the power requirement is way too high right now. I can open this though. That's fine. Oh, the lake is frozen. How cute. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, it would be better if I have more people, right? For more babies. You're fully functioning. You have 2 botanists now. Pretty good. Much more performance. You should now produce more than we need already, which is good. At least at this time. I don't need a 3rd work shift for you. I also don't need a 3rd work shift for you. It's kind of weird because I would think it would be better to have this here. Because when would you go to a diner? In the evening hours, not in the morning. Because in the morning you're freaking working. Maybe midday you might, but you know, when would you actually go there? And here as well, this actually doesn't make any sense. Maybe the midday it doesn't make any sense here, and it would be better morning and evening, you know, because you're still at work otherwise. But I don't know how this game is made in this way. I haven't looked into the code. And that's probably better. Oh my god, I can't see shit. Where are sectors we still need to scan? Just don't see anything. Just way too white.
Warning. Insufficient resources.
Now I have to send the baby to space because such is life. Wait, what? You're scaring me, by the way. You're scaring me. At least the food is frozen. You know, that's nice. It probably was before. I mean, let's be honest. That seems fine.
Mission goal completed.
Mission goal. Oh yeah, that's this one now. Aha, 15 drone prefabs. That's pretty good. And we should have instant access to them, don't we? Actually, we do. So you probably get a few more. Well, let's make it 10. I don't think you need more. That's fine. Just give you a few more. And you'll get to 15. But you have to unload a bit more. Pretty cool. Haha, in the eyes. Where's my... That's the last one on this side. I like that we're getting scanning bone eye and stuff. Where's your... There it is. Let's go. Make it happen, my dudes. Or my robots. Since they are seed. Basically controlled by our sponsor and can murder us at any point. That's how it works. For sure. So we have a research center, we can't use it. That's the problem. And it's already using maintenance, which sucks. But only 19 more hours and we're good with this.
Sector scan.
Although, we have increased our maintenance by quite a lot. So, let's see if we can not waste all our money on this. I don't think we need polymers. I do think we need more electronics. Let's say like 40, 30. Do we need anything else? I hope we don't need another drone hub right now. We could use some sterling. And maybe another vaporator. No, we don't have the money for it. Actually, not the space. Yes, we have the space. Do we really not have the... Oh, we don't have the money. Shite. It's too expensive. But I think another generator would be quite nice, especially since they don't need maintenance as long as I keep them closed. Or I could put them in a dome and it would be fine. And we could have them open. And get 20 energy, which is huge. But water is important too. Should I forgo some of the resources? It's only half filled. It's also kind of sad. Let's just, you know, let's just put a little tiny bit of food in and then we're good. Just in case, you never know. Some stupid event, oh, you lose half your food or something and we're dead. So, we don't want that. But we have enough actually, we can do this.
A building has stopped working.
You shouldn't be. Oh, you should just need to have maintenance. Yeah, I've left without power. Okay, you need to be unfrozen and you need to be maintained. That is fine. Or not. You can't be unfrozen if you don't have such a thing. Okay, well that's kind of sad because at least you don't cost me power. That's fine. It can be repaired, it says. What? by drones after the cold wave has passed. Well, that's fine. We're losing some water. Oh right, because you also need more. Didn't think about that, but I don't want to have a power generator just for you. The heater. We will turn them off afterwards. That's weird. Why do we lose water? You only have 6.5 max production. We actually need more water sources.
Warning.
And the problem is...
Resources.
there are a few. And there's one. We could use this, but that would be a lot of drone stuff. For no reason. It's not great. It's definitely not what we want. But you can also look at this. See, I need this automated. I don't think about this enough. Because why would you? It should be automated to begin with. A new trade route. They're offering cement for metal. Why would I care? I mean, I don't have any. That's true, because well, cement, concrete. Because I can't run this. And I still can't run this. We're losing too much. But it should pass in an hour, so we're good. But we should have enough energy stored. You're off to bed, Manaway? Well, have a good night, and thank you for being here. I hope you had fun, and I see you soon. Yay, we survived this time! Woohoo! Don't. As the frost outside melts, you can see that colonists are returning to their normal routines. The atmosphere is even a bit cheerful. You finished the report on Dome Heart of Autumn, and the issue with the heater is assuring our sponsor that the problem has been fully resolved. It seems that the accident has energized the colonists. We gain more morale for 5 souls, which is kind of nice to offset the horror that they just gotten through. Tell colonists to take it easy for the next few days and drink a lot of fluids. They would gain sanity. See, sometimes a doctor would be quite nice. But it's fine. Another day, another disaster averted. Talking about it, there's another one coming. Great. Good stuff. Well, now I can actually put you on. These heaters, are they doing anything? Yes, they still cause me to lose power, which is kind of shit. So let's just deactivate all. That's actually nice that you can just press control and do that for all of them. Look at that, people are running through here. Woo! Even though you didn't have to because the floor is moving on its own, but sure. I mean, I guess you're quicker then. Okay, now, yeah, we have scientists. We're getting science! Science! Nice. The Last Caretaker is a nice game, but I wish I could refund my schematics. The Last Caretaker, I need to look at that. We have talked about this before. Breakthroughs. The subsurface anomaly yielded a trove of new scientific data. Choose one breakthrough technology. Oh, this is going to be good, hopefully. Eternal fusion. Fusion reactors no longer require workers and operate at 150 performance. This is huge. This is later. That's huge. We have the lake evaporators again. We have Martian-born ingenuity. Martian-born gain 10 performance. So the Martian-born will wait a bit, but eternal fusion. That is so much power that you're getting for no workers. I think normally that thing takes like 25 workers or something, like almost like definitely a full apartment block. Making that require no workers is huge. And I think we want that, especially with the cold snaps that we have. Very chill when just going from point to point. Okay. I need to look at that. Yeah, that's a bonkers upgrade, isn't it? I think that's something we need to be really happy about. I mean, the 10 performance is nice. Definitely, but we have one Martian-born right now. I mean, it will be nice later, but the last, what is it called? Last Caretaker? Oh, that looks kind of interesting. The open world, I'm not sure about. It looks a little bit like Factorio in some places, right? It's more crafting game. Well, I'll keep that on my wish list. Let's take a look later. Oh, also, once we got the child on Mars, I got Marvin the Martian as a first child on Mars. Why is that not hard-coded that is always called Marvin when it comes up? No matter what your sponsor is. Because that would be amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. Scratchy throat. But that's pretty nice. I think we're gonna go with Eternal Fusion. It's kind of like Forever Skies. You go from place to place. Okay. It sounds more like the altars, but okay. I mean, the fusion... Yeah, fusion is also very late. And this would probably be better earlier. But once I get fusion, we could just print them and have infinite amount of electricity, which otherwise would require domes and workers and food and all that jazz. This requires literally only the maintenance resource, whatever that is. Probably just electronics, and that's it. So I think this is a good investment. I want this. I mean, we can't even research that right now. I mean, we probably won't even research that, but that's fine. And I hope we will get this later, maybe. Although there is something better than this. There are better breakthroughs, but I'm gonna get Eternal Fusion. I think that is just so good. I want that. And I want to bathe in it. Which sounds kind of dangerous, but, you know, that's how I roll. We have some more Enact Law stuff. Choose the law. Oh, look at that. Everyone's happy with us. That's kind of nice. Yeah, get basic diplomacy, and I think we're gonna get more funding from this. I hate that Spaceway likes it. And I would prefer research too, but I think we're gonna get more funding. I don't think I need more colonists, because we're gonna go full Martian. I don't want tourists.
Vote passed.
Let's go. We don't even have one, so... Whatevs, I guess. Should we have the assembly here? We have a logistical problem. One drone is orphaned. Well, that's not good. That's you here. Let's get your drone, please. And you... Need to unload wherever the other one was. This one is built. This one. Good. They're very close together, but whatever. Doesn't matter. We might even build some down here later, but that's probably all we need. So that's cool. There you go. This should be incredibly quick. I mean, even that, look at that boost. 273%. Ridiculous. And also, we get some extra resources. The last ones we can afford. That's not great. So we need to make sure we can now be autark. You know what? These are actually bad. I built them in the wrong spot. I should have built them here. And that's why this hurts. This really hurts. Especially that one building. That most important building that doesn't only need concrete. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna build that here. That was stupid of me and I didn't think. Very sad. What else needs to be there? I want a grocer there. It's not my favorite dome, this one. And we definitely want the better domes. The medium dome at the very least here. At the very least. Also, I need to get rid of this. Which we could probably do... Let's put stuff here. Right next to the vista. Perfect. You know, that's what it is. A dumping ground.
A rocket has arrived.
Yes. Should have been. Okay, it's a lot of stuff we're getting there. Good. Otherwise, what does this need? We could go for another farm. We don't have the people for it anyway, but... And we probably need to wait for that. Oh, an amusement park. Interesting. Barrel Dome equals 2 times... No. No. Barrel Dome gives you 0 spires. You mean another dome. I know which one you mean. But no, this one gives you 0, unfortunately. Something about bed, yeah. Go to bed. Have a nice night. And see you soon, Manaway. But nope, it's not true. Barrel domes give you 0 spires. You're not at full capacity, you're lying. Oh no, you're fine now. Okay, you're now assigned to him, I think. And you need to go back here. Yeah, if you double click, this happens for all the drones. Because now he should... No, he's not waiting. Why do you have 8 drones? Maybe you have another one assigned to you. Can you reassign to this guy? Yes, good.
Warning.
Good.
Insufficient resources.
Even though it's way out of the range, but whatever.
Research
Don't know why we
complete.
had an extra drone there. Faction likes it. More colonists. We have some research for the Sterling generator. That's pretty good. Mass crowdfunding. It's a one-time 1 billion. Which I do enjoy. So let's do that. Should we do that before the drone? Before the dome? I don't think so. Here we get the triangle and the medium. And amusement park, but none of these two give you double spires. That is one late game one of the large domes that gives you that. These are both medium domes. Trains travel faster. I don't really know what trains do. I like the dust repulsion though. There is one of the good breakthroughs, where these buildings clean themselves. And I think it's drone hubs, and I think it's, or is it just solar panels that clean themselves and never have to be maintained ever again? Which is not great because, I mean, they're just metal. Who cares? You basically have infinite metal at some point. But yeah, Eternal Fusion, that is so strong. But one of those would be great. One of those things. Yeah, well, there's one that gives you 2. Yeah, there is one that gives you 2, I know. Have a good night, Monaway. Oh, I love the lights here. It's pretty nice. Don't really know why we need these lights for outside, but sure. It's probably more comforting if you see what's going on outside, even though this is a dead planet. There's nothing here, so what could happen, you know? No, I want this, and I want to do this and this. Yeah, I need this breakthrough. We have enough people now. We have enough unemployed. Just send a few people. Who cares? They should come back. Should all be fine. I don't think there's something that can happen there. Oh, look at that. How beautiful these flying little drones are. That is so cool. Once you have a certain amount, you know. Just fun. We still have some prefabs, I think. Yeah, still have 6 prefabs. I'm gonna keep those, though. Don't need them right now. And since it's not automatically through the whole network balancing, which would be much better, I don't really care to spend them all. There you go. And this is the last one for now. Not gonna make more
Sector scanned.
at this time. Breakthroughs! The planetary anomaly yielded a trove of new scientific data. Chose more breakthrough. Vehicle weight optimizations. Reduce the cargo weight of drones and RC vehicles. Don't care. Design forestation. Newly grown forests have a chance to spawn vistas and research sites. Still good, and lakes still good. None of these actually interests me. Could I re-roll, please? Because at that point, I'm not gonna care about vistas or research sites. I only care for the first dome about vistas at all. And the research sites, I don't give a crap. I just build more domes. I don't need that much research. At some point, you know. And the lakes, once they're filled, they will not need any more water, so... They do need a lot, though. But I don't care. I don't need this anymore. I can soon build my own drones. Oh, for asteroids, Ocelot. That's actually smart. I wouldn't have thought about asteroids. That makes this actually valuable, yes. That's true. Also, reduce the cargo weight by 100% means just cutting it in half, right? They're not weightless, right? I mean, if they're weightless, that would be amazing. But but then I think this is the most important one for me, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that hint. That was really good. Okay, you need to go around because the terrain is horrible. But that's what we wanted. To make this a little bit harder. We have some money, that's good. That's nice. I like some money. You like some money? I like money. So basically it's not efficient to get these because you can't even reach there really, but also it's still it now is because you still get money for this. Just is it boosted enough? It's not really. So we're definitely gonna go for these first. Just all of this. The rocket is back, and I will do the last one as well before we send it back to Earth. I don't know what to do with it anyway. Could just let it stand around. Yeah, we got nothing but the guys back. But that breakthrough, man, that was really nice. It's a long time until we can do this. That's a lot of billions. Oof. We definitely want to be the ones who do any of this stuff. Anything. Let's go to resupply, blah blah. No. Are they going to mine the metals by the second dome? I could. Do I need to? I mean, we have 200 metals just there. It cost me power, Michael. So I could, but do I need to? Really? At the moment, I don't really care. I think. What does that thing need? Is maybe good to keep in mind. It needs some concrete and some machine parts, and it will need machine parts maintenance. And machine parts maintenance is already high, and I don't have a machine part factory going. I could go there. Which, I mean, I guess I'd at least put it in. I definitely don't want to build it right now because it would take resources in maintenance, and I think that's electronics, which is horrible. But look at my food. That's great. Yeah, just one farm will be. Now that it's increasing its soil quality and we have some good performance, this will feed probably both domes easily. I don't think I need a new one. You have a new anomaly? Let's go. Is that you? Yeah, it's you. God, I want the automation so badly. Quill got that at, like, as the second research or something. It's ridiculous in his playthrough, in his new one. Can definitely recommend his playthrough as well, because he's a cool guy. He does some good stuff. There we go. We want this. That's fine. Where do you need to go? I don't really need you right now. I'll just put you there. And you will just unload here. That's fine for now.
Anomaly found.
Do I need that thing back on Earth? No, I need that thing here first. Take some drones, let's go. We should have more than enough drones. No problem. Another meteor shower, hopefully not onto me, because we are running out of resources a little bit. At least I'm not feeling that confident anymore. Because I'm not producing them, and I cannot really afford more. And I don't want any of these, because they cost me money. I mean, this wouldn't, but no one wants it, so... Heavy workload doesn't cost money, so let's prepare for this. Just to do something. Not waste the opportunity, I guess. But yeah, the asteroid hint was really good. I wouldn't have thought about that nonsense. I haven't really done much with asteroids before. There's some polymers, that's good. We could make polymers now, we just don't have the people.
Complete.
We got the dome. We got the better dome. That is neat. Oh, it's an upgrade of these, okay. So the medium dome, look at that. Look at that beauty. If we had that before, we could have just put that here and it would have, you know, solved all our problems. But can I actually... Oh, I can't reach both. That's kind of sad. That's really sad. And again, I want to connect these two, so we need to make sure that that happens. Which means like here-ish, and then it needs to be somewhere here. Okay. Should be fine though. And we might even kill this dome at some point and make another one instead. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, how should I do that, bud? How should I do the stupid SETI satellite? I mean, I need 100 electronics for that. You're crazy. I wish I would be able to, because that would be a nice bonus in permanent research. Permanent 400. We would be at 700 research. It would be crazy. Oh, I can actually use you here. Instead. I don't want to block this. Oh, that's fine. Just put the rock there. That's fine.
Warning. Insufficient resources. Sector scan.
But now you can do this. Oh, we got our drones back and 28 rare metals. Okay, we could actually send those to Earth to get some money, which is probably the best use for them right now. That's actually pretty good.
Complete.
Because that's like, I don't know, few hundred million? It's like 400 million or something? Yeah, just refuel them. It's almost a full rocket full of rare metals. Which is kind of nice. Another research has been completed? More research? I don't know. Great. I should have just hovered instead of clicked. Oh, this one, the mass crowdfunding. That's good. That's why we have so much money. More applicants will start to appear on Earth, and we can have the TV studio workshop. A workshop building which also generates funds for completing TV shows. Oh, garbage humanity is. But yeah, this could be kind of nice. This is also very nice. Solar panels are gradually cleaned from dust when closed, resulting in less frequent maintenance. I think there is something that reduces maintenance for drone hubs to 0 or something, a breakthrough. Something like that, which is huge. Absolutely mega huge. Sustainable architecture in dome buildings require maintenance less often. Huge. Just saving resources, there's nothing better. I don't even have trains, so I don't want to make them faster, although more physics would be kind of nice, but... that's fine, so far. We could even soon think, once we have these automated, that is, we can think about actually terraforming. I wouldn't do it before that, actually, because it's just dangerous. We need 2 waste rock, and we have a lot of excess. Okay. Yeah, this is a problem. We should do that afterwards, though. What we can do is we can use you and say here, take all and bring down here. And then we have some more polymers, which will be useful. Could get that with some metal here. We're just sitting around doing nothing.
Sector scan.
And I think it's time for you to go back to Earth and give us some money.
Orphan drones.
The drones? Yeah, the drones should already be put in here. That's fine. Now the problem is... yeah, you have none. And now I have to do that myself, which is annoying. Because it took any drones. I probably took some from here as well. Yeah. There you go. That's a little bit better. Did you take some from... No, from him? He didn't take anything. Okay. We will need another one of the beautiful drone hubs, unfortunately, to get this done. It could just include the dome, but it's probably better that the dome has another.
Warning. Insufficient resources.
Has another drone hub. This is fine so far. So funny to me that, oh yeah, beautiful vista here, and then, oh yeah, a dump. Dump as well. Oh god, you're far down there. Oh my Lanta. Funding received, research points received. So huge. That really pushes our research to the limit. I did get another Sterling though. Yeah, unfortunately I can't use you there, but I should be able to use you here. And open you up then as well. Which does make sense in this more industrial zone. Maybe I could even move this down here. Probably make more sense. Didn't spend anything there, that's good. Where do we put you? And then I could put a security post there instead. Or maybe here even. Which would also make sense in the industrial area, you know? No one is stealing. Needs to be insured. And let's just put the security post. Oh, that's so small. Yeah, that's better. Just put a good security post there. Necessary? Not really. Let's just turn this off for now. I definitely want this to go. So I hope my drones at some point get to that. You are done. Amazing. Let's fix this up though, because this is not flattened enough. Just make sure... Should I get rid of this too? Oh, it looks nice. Just get sure this is flat. Get to make sure. Yeah, I need to bring that waste rock away. We only have 28 people. I want more children. Make children. Oh man, we have a few. Okay, we have 3 children so far. Pretty nice. Nice, nice, nice. So they're getting it on. The orgies are a go. So that's pretty neat.
Scan.
Now what else can we do? This is actually very important, this prefab. We need that done. Why is it not done? And why do you need more electricity? Oh, I think the dome is only 15 and the rest is what is inside.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, you need power. We don't have much concrete. I think that's a big problem right now, and that is because I turned this off and I'm an idiot.
A building has stopped working.
So that's great. So we need to fix that real quick. With a machine part. Ugh, that hurts. Okay, otherwise I would have built a new one. But yeah, the concrete was a problem. At some point you can get a breakthrough where you can make the waste rock into concrete if you like. Not really necessary. It is a nice one though. To get rid of all the waste rock that you're accumulating over time.
Complete.
The large station. So we have trains now. The problem is, what problem do trains solve for me? What is it that they solve? I mean, yes, okay, transportation. Totally get that. But what does that mean?
Sector scan.
I haven't used trains before, and trains are cool. Where are trains?
Warning.
Where are my trains?
Resources.
There's the train tunnel. There's a train station. Stop points for trains to board passengers and transfer resources. Uh-huh. And they only cost metals as maintenance, which is huge. But what do they do? I actually had this station before. But when do I need them is the question. When do I need train? And can train go down here? I doubt it. It probably needs a tunnel.
A building has stopped working. Sector scanned. Dust storm approaching.
This is actually huge. So we will need... We actually will need a tunnel for sure. And I guess a train is always better than just a normal tunnel. But is it? Factories producing a selected resource have increased production. Huh. Probably electronics is the best here. Or what does that mean? Just put out more per hour but needs the same input, or is it more efficient? If that means efficiency... No, it isn't. So it doesn't make much of a difference, really. I would love electronics efficiency. That would be amazing. But otherwise, meh. Meh. Sure, let's go heavy workload. I don't like that you actually need research for this. Reduces all buildings' costs in concrete and metals. That's only concrete and metals, who cares? And that also needs money as upkeep. Yeah, thanks, no. Don't have money. That's my problem. But I guess just prepare more laws, and then we'll see what we're going to use. And it doesn't seem that beneficial anymore. The one really important one was getting more boni from this.
Anomaly found.
From scanning, because scanning is limited. Scanning is not infinite. It's just normal anomalies, stuff that we discover. New technologies would be great, so I can finally get my AI automation for my... things here for these two. I really want that for these two. That would be so great. Okay, so this is fine. I wanted to preserve this, and I'm gonna stand by that. I'm not sure I'm gonna preserve this. But this should be enough for a medium dome. Can't even fill this one, but I can get more applicants, so... Let's go... Medium dome would be something like this. Unfortunately, I can't get those two. I would be able to get these two. That's water. That's not what I want. I mean... I can't even get these two. Oh, is that disgusting. Not even with a large dome. Actually, a large dome could probably get these two. And I think I can double dip on these. And this needs to be inside... No, does it need to be inside them? The range? I think only the fabrication... the mine, sorry. Only the mine needs to be inside. This building requires colonists and is too far from your domes. So if I do it in the most efficient way, it's here. So it's this line. So how far could that go? I could basically go here. I think. It's not enough. So it doesn't make any difference, I think. We just get this, get a sensor tower in the line, in the thing here, and then we just do some research, I guess. And we need another dome for this. Ugh. It's disgusting. I hope this could connect. Let's see if it can. I'm not gonna build this now. I actually can connect right here. It's pretty nice. And this can definitely have a spire and also some nice stuff here. It's pretty good. I like the medium domes. These are actually not that good. I would probably just have a medium dome instead of this. But we'll keep it for now. Maybe later again we can get rid of these. And just upgrade to all large or something. Again, I'm not gonna build this yet because that eats resources left and right. But what we need to do is, for sure, make sure that we get some income in terms of more fabrication. I really want to fix this up.
A building has stopped working.
Should I build another one of these?
Sector scan.
Problem is they need even more machine parts, which is annoying. But that's what I'm going to build. But since I had to turn that off, that cost me. That cost me quite a lot. So I might want to have another. And they can share.
Warning. Insufficient resources.
Yeah, it's fine.
A building
It's
has
all good.
stopped working.
I hope. Okay, so we're getting more here. That should be totally fine. We can even make more
spectrographic analysis
stuff.
confirmed it. Chromium. To find such a rich deposit of such a rare metal. Important was an understatement.
Chromium. The geological team couldn't wait to get their hands on the samples. Oh, I'm going over by far. Oh, God. We're going to do one more today, but that's it for today. And tomorrow I luckily don't have to work, so... but tomorrow we're going to play more EU5, so if you're interested in that, make sure you come by. If you're on the Discord, you will see the event that is in there also on YouTube. The stream should also redirect you after it, after I finished it, to the next one, so to the tomorrow one. I put that in. Blah, 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 but it was going to prevent the engineering team from smelting the materials for their ceaseless operation. So either a permanent bonus of engineering tax or just one deposit, which we don't need. It's also down there where there are other deposits. I mean, at some point we would need it, but usually you don't need that many to make electronics. So I think the engineering tax is much more useful for us.
You'd think the
Another
explorer
anomaly.
had found buried treasure the way our scientists were reacting. It was a sulfur-rich regolith.
Okay. The explorer's vehicle gathered various soil samples from far and wide around the anomaly site and fed us the data for hours. The telemetry was filled with buzzing chatter as the scientists at Mission Control discussed the implications of the element and made inventive plans about the future. The time of the expedition was limited, and we urged them to make a final decision. Concentrate effort on gathering as many samples as possible. There's 1,000 research, that's huge. Or we reduce the engineering tax by another 10% forever. I think we get much more research out of this. It's just basically 5 techs that are over 2k and we already have this in. So I think we do this. Another 10% on engineering, which is kinda bonkers if you ask me. Because we have a lot to go. This is definitely worth it. Still. If we would have found that later, no, but this, huge. And these are important techs for us. Very important. Sustainable architecture is great. And of course also the micro-manufacturing is amazing. So that was nice, but unfortunately I have to put a cut in here again. Thank you all for watching. I hope you like this game, because I definitely like it too much because I can't stop playing. It's ridiculous. If you had a great time, please leave me a like on the part. That really helps. Don't forget to sub the channel, which also helps tremendously. And come to Discord, come to Twitch, and I'll see you all in the next one. Blah, 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 everyone.